Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new to my channel and this is like the first video you're watching, well, my name is Falishazaman. I post videos twice a week, which is like Wednesdays and Sundays. And in today's video, I'm actually combining two videos in one because this is November and we get our Ipsy bag. So this came last Wednesday, the same day I posted my other video, and I wasn't at home, so I couldn't do the video with this. Now in today's video, I really wanted to do another video. And then I actually looked at the product that was in here, so I thought I had the greatest idea. So I'm gonna combine two videos together, which means I wanted to do a full face video, like show you guys how I do my makeup, basically a tutorial on how I do my makeup, and just do a really nice simple everyday look for you guys. And I was like, okay Felicia, we can make this work. So I combined everything that's in this bag with the video I'm gonna use. So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna use product that's in this bag and like my own product to create a look, which means I'll also show you guys the product that's in here, and you get an opportunity to see how the product looks on me, which I think is super amazing. If you want to see how I do my makeup, then keep on watching. So the first thing we're gonna do is just have a look of what's in this bag, just so like we do not get confused and you guys know. Well, I will be saying this is from the Ipsy bag, but I just want to show you guys what's in the bag. And we're just gonna open it. First of all, just look at this bag. I feel that it looks like a makeup bag, but it also looks like a really nice purse if you were to like just go in somewhere and you're not trying to carry up a big heavy bag. You just put your phone and your lip gloss and your blotting paper and your I don't know, every small thing, and just put it in here. It has a little handle, so it's really nice to carry around, which I think is awesome. But another thing is I'm also starting to get so much makeup bags and I have no idea what to do with them. So if any of you guys want this makeup bag, then just comment down below. Just comment on anything and I'll mail it to you. I'll contact you and just mail it to you, because I do not like throwing things away, and I might as well just give you guys one of this, right? And oh, and if you're gonna comment, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel, because it's not fair for me to give someone this bag who is not already subscribed to my channel, and that leave my subscriber looking like. We're gonna get started with this bag. So in every month's bag, they give you a little paper, and it just talks a little bit about the bag. So the first thing in the bag is, so we got a mini brow pencil, and this is by Stiku. Guys, I've never seen this brand before. Like, they send a lot of product of like brands I've never seen before, and I feel like it's just for us to like try out new products and brand we don't like know about, for us to like get familiar with these brand, and this is why they send us these products. So we're just gonna open it up. So it's a mini one, obviously, because they send sample size stuff, and you get you get all this in it, which is really nice. Like, you get a good amount to use for a few times. Now the next thing we have is Your Skin But Better CC Plus. This is from It Cosmetics. So it looks like a developed with plastic surgeons and dermatologists clinically test. It's a color correcting full coverage cream plus anti-aging hydrating serum. So I guess you can use this as a foundation, I'm not sure. And it also say that clinically shown result is 179% of skin hydration, 96% of saw softer, smoother skin, 85% saw an improvement in their appearance of wrinkles, and 77% said pores appeared smaller. This is pretty amazing. I mean, if this work out, then surely I will go and get like the normal size bottle, because it seems pretty good. But we're gonna see how it works. Now the next thing we have is a Mud Musky by oh, I think it's by Maski. It is a facial detox, purifying, recovery mask. pH balance, pore refining, hydrating, anti-aging, brightening, smoothing. Okay, that's a lot, alright? And it is by Mud Maski. I've never heard about this brand. Again, this is what it looks like. And everything is pretty small, again, because they are sample size. And then we have a lip liner pencil by John Blue. That's it, right? John Blue? John Blue? Anyway, it looks like this. And it is in the shade, I guess, 955 Spice. And so it's pretty nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, we're using everything. And now the last thing is, can we just play this? I actually have one, like a whole big piece of this in my drawer for when I'm bored, but I haven't used it as yet. So the last thing is this Amazon Clay Blush by Tarte, and you guys know how much I love these blush. So I was super excited when I got an email and it said that I was getting this in my Ipsy bag. I was like, oh my god. And they did say that I was either going to get the shade I already have, which is in the shade Thrilled, or this one, which is Feisty. And I compared the two of them online, and this one is a bit darker, so we're just gonna use it on our skin today and see how awesome it looks. And I'm super excited to start. Now, to actually get to the video, also don't forget about the bag, guys. Prep our skin today, we're gonna use this Pearl Serum by Elizabeth Grant, and it is, I'm just gonna go through everything and talk step by step of why we should use them, why are they important, and everything you need to know. So first of all, a lot of people tend to skip moisturizer, which is so bad because they think that it doesn't matter. But moisturizer is like the first and most important step of applying your makeup. Because when you apply a moisturizer on your skin, if you have dry or mostly dry skin, then I feel like you should not skip moisturizer at all, because you have like really dry skin, and then when you go straight into makeup, you have like patches on your skin which do not look attractive, and you do not want that. So it's really important to go in with a moisturizer first, or something like this. You guys know I have combination skin, and so right now, since winter is coming, I'm just using a Pearl Serum. It's really like not too oily, but it has like that hydrateness in it, which won't make my skin dry. So this is awesome. And we're just gonna use 2 pumps, because you have to put it in your hand first to activate the pearls. Now for a primer, we're going in with this hydrating face primer by e.l.f. And I love e.l.f. primer. They're really good. I've been using e.l.f. primer for like ever since I started wearing makeup. I've been using their primer because they worked really nice for me, and I love all e.l.f. and Tarte are like my 2 most favorite brands. Not saying I don't love the other brands, but these are like I just trust them a lot because they never really like let me down with the stuff I use. Other brand, not so much. Not saying I hate them. I do use other brand makeup, but these ones are like my favorite. Now that we've prepped our skin, I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna grab this Brown Lash one by e.l.f. And so the way I do my eyebrow is I start at the bottom of the eyebrows, I think, and I love this To be honest, I don't always do this step where I like define out my brows, but sometimes it looks really nice, and when I feel it, I do it. So today's one of those days. And to buff that out, I'm just using my Flawless Concealer Brush by e.l.f. and buff it out. When you do blend it out, you want to make sure you go in with like a small concealer brush like I did here. This is my concealer brush by e.l.f. and I just like finally go and take my time and define it the way it should be. Then I use this flawless concealer brush and I just buff it out, make sure there's no lines and everything is just neatly blend out, and it looks really good. Now for the eyes, we're going in with a pretty simple look. I'm not trying to have anything too much, so I'm just keeping it really simple. And first of all, we're gonna go in and just like conceal. So using my LA Girl concealer, I'm just applying this all over my eyelid, and that just gives us a smooth start. And to blend that out, I'm going to go in with my Flawless Concealer brush. I don't know why I always say blush. Now that we're starting with the eyes, I'm just going to go in with this blending brush. This blending brush by e.l.f. And today I'm just going for something really natural on my eyes because I'm not trying to get it, all heavy up. So first I'm going to go in for my Tarte palette. I'm going to go in with this color Fierce right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're going in with some Fierce, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. And now that we've got our warm tone down, I am going to go in with a crease brush. And I'm going to use the color No Filter right here. I'm just going to apply that in the crease of my eyelid. Now that looks pretty defined. And when you're blending out, what you want to do is just make sure you're just going like this. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then I'm just going to go in black with my blending brush and just blend out any heavy corners. And blending is super important when you're blending out eyeshadows, because it all depends on how you blend. That's how you're gonna look. If you take the time to blend it properly, you're gonna look super awesome. If you don't, then don't complain. Now as I said, I want to keep it really simple, but I'm actually not even sure what look I'm going for. But since we got there, I'm gonna use this other color in Drama right here. And I'm just gonna apply that in the center of my eyelid. And to apply that, I'm just gonna use my pink brush from Amazon. Now that color, I basically just applied it in the middle of my eyelid. And to smoothen this out, I'm just using my blending brush again by e.l.f. and going in once more, making sure everything is just smooth and nice. Now that we're done there, I'm gonna use in this color Minx. Is it Minx? Minx from the glittery corner. And I'm just gonna apply it in the middle. Using my finger too, I'm just gonna apply it in the middle of my eyelid again. Now that's it for the eyelid. Now for the bottom of my eyelashes, like my bottom line, I'm just gonna go in with the shade Drama again that I used for my eyelid. I'm just gonna apply it at the bottom of my Okay, so we have a pretty eye look. I kind of like it. It looks really simple, but it also the glitter kind of give it like that extra touch. Now we're gonna leave the eye like that for right now. We're gonna come back to it because I'm not yet done with it. Now for face, since we already prepped and everything, I'm gonna go in with the CC cream from the Ipsy bag. And did I mention it's from It Cosmetics that I have no idea about? Now, this cream it's like a foundation color. It's pretty small, it's in a tube, but I'm not sure if it's my color. But we're gonna try it and see. Now, using my Selfie Ready foundation brush from e.l.f., I'm just gonna apply some on my hand right here. Just by looking at it, I think it's my color. Like, I'm not sure. It smells kind of Ipsy-ish. I don't know how to explain that, but the Ipsy bag always smell like that. So it kind of smells like that. Okay, by just reading the tube, I had a higher expectation for this, but it kind of seemed to not be living up to what I thought it was going to be looking like. But we're not done as yet, right? So we're just going to apply it everywhere. I'm just gonna bring this down to my neck because you don't want your neck and your face to be having two different colors. It looks really weird. It's not too dark, right? It's okay. Like, I think I would wear a color like this and go outside. Like, it's not far away from my skin tone. Okay, I think I put too much on my forehead, but let's try and blend that out. Now I'm simply just building back the coverage because, like, it's supposed to be a full coverage cream, right? And it's not giving me the full coverage right now, which is kind of having me worried. So I'm just going in once more and see if, like, that full coverage is there, and just try to build it up to also see if this is a buildable product or not. Okay, so I'm not gonna try and build the coverage anymore. It looks pretty okay. It gives you like a medium coverage. It applies really nice. It's not too thick. It's really blendable. It seems alright. When I finish my makeup, I want to see like how it, cause comes some done, it kind of changes. It'll look really cakey or whatever. But we're just gonna wear this so far until the end of the video and see how it looks. Now for concealer, I'm going in with my all-time favorite. It is the True Matte Super Blendable concealer from L'Oreal, and I'm in the shade Warm Chat, and it is a oil-free product. Now using my Flawless concealer brush, I'm just taking some and applying it right under my eye. I'm just gonna Now, as you guys can see, I apply my concealer different from, I think, what other people do. Instead of like doing the upside down triangle or vagina, whatever you guys want to call it, I just put it like in a circle under my eye. Because sometimes with the triangle shape, it just makes it harder to blend because you end up having too much under your eye. But I find this works really well, and you just put how much you need. And it looks really nice too when you're done. The finishing product looks really good, guys. I'm also going to highlight my forehead and the tip of my nose a bit. And using my face brush from e.l.f., I'm just blending that out. And if you notice, I didn't went too close up to the eyelid because I had already like finished with my eye look. And since we're on concealer, I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna do a liner, and I'm using the e.l.f. liquid liner in the shade Jet Black to line my eyes. Now while lining your eye, you want to start from the really inner corner of your eyes and just draw a small line. Depends on how broad you want your liner to be. Just draw a line like that, and I am just gonna do both sides first before I make my wing. Also, one thing I've been doing is when I'm doing my liner, I do my, like, I make the wing on the bad side first. That way, when it gets to my good side, it's much easier to do, because this is my good side, and if I was to do this side first, then this side will be like a total disaster. So I make the bad side first, and then I go back and do the good side.
Now you're just gonna connect a line from where the bottom of like where your eyelid starts, and just however long you wanna take it, and you just connect it back to the line you already drew. Now I'm just gonna go in with my some concealer and clean that out.
Now moving on to contouring, we're gonna use this powder contour by NYX in the shade Hollow. And this is a really tiny one that you guys know the story of. And I'm gonna use my contouring brush by e.l.f. and just like rub that in here. Now when contouring, this people kind of get mixed up with, and everybody contour differently, but when contouring, I usually start, I just make sure I have enough of my brush, and I start right, I do this, and then you'll be able to see like a bone right there. What you want to do is contour under that bone. It makes it look really nice. And that's how you should contour under every bone. If you're trying to make a bone pop, then just like contour under it. Okay, now because of this cream on my face, it showed up a lot more than it usually do. And you can contour anywhere you feel like needs some more structuring, or you just want to like make it look more defined. You contour anywhere you want. Now I'm also going to contour my nose a bit.
Now I'm just starting with a really fine line going up from the bottom to the top to make my nose look much smaller.
Honestly, there is different ways to contour your nose. It depends on how broad or how small you want your nose to look. You'll go, if you wanted your nose to look really small, then you'll start to like right the tip right here. But if you're just like, okay, I don't care, you can start anywhere. It'll make your nose look broader or smaller, depends on how you do it though.
So to blend this out, I'm using my blending brush from Amazon. I usually use this brush for blending out contour and stuff, and I'm just blending upwards, just so that if you blend it downward, it'll just make your nose look broader because all the contour is going downward instead of upward.
And just something to say is like, when I do my makeup, everything that I'm doing here, I usually do in my makeup. Sometimes not at once, but I do it. If there's something that I'm not doing, example for like bronzing, it means I don't bronze at all, right? I'm gonna add some contour there to define my double chin out. I'm actually gaining weight, and this is starting to show more than it's supposed to. Another product we're gonna use from the Ipsy bag is this blush that I talked to you guys about. I'm using my blush brush, I'm just gonna grab some in there, hit it out, make sure you don't have too much, and this. Now, if you can notice, this is actually really intense. It showed up more on me than the other blush that I use from Tarte. And when I apply blush, I try to make it like not just, I told you guys this before, but like something I do is like not put my blush right here. I try to take it up. That way it looks more, your cheek kind of looks more pink, and it looks like you're from the 50s and all, but it looks really nice, and I love how it looks. I'm going in with my Tarte Pro Glow palette, and we are going to use a shade that kind of go with this look. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Stunner right here. This is like a pinkish look, and I'm just gonna dip some. Look how beautiful that highlight is. I honestly don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks really nice. I'm just gonna apply some right on my nose. Okay, so I think that's enough highlight. It looks pretty nice. I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I get pretty excited when it comes to highlight. And I'm just noticing right now that the color the CC cream was kind of it's kind of light for my face for real. Like now looking at it, it just doesn't go too well. But we're just gonna ignore that fact and just continue because I didn't buy this and I didn't know what shade was gonna be good for me. And they're just like taking it from your profile and sending it to you, and online stuff doesn't really always work out for me. Like, come on. Now for the lips, we're going in with the last thing we're going to use from the Ipsy bag, and that is the lip pencil. And something I'm going to do today is that I noticed lip pencil looks really natural on your lip, and we already have a lot going on our face, so we're going to keep the lip really simple. And I had actually brought this because these kind of do look the same color, right? And I brought the NYX Lingerie Professional Makeup Matte Lipstick, lip cream, whatever. It gets really matte, but it's like a lip cream too, so I don't know what to call it. But I'm just gonna go in with this pencil for today. Now that's it for lips. The lips look pretty natural. They look really nice. They kind of like close the look up, but we're kind of not done. I am just gonna go and apply some fake lashes. Just using my pointed powder brush. I'm just gonna go with my e.l.f. powder. This is a loose powder.
Now this is pretty simple. All I'm doing is just taking the loose powder with a powder brush and I'm just trying to like define my contour more. Usually you can do this with a beauty blender, but I chose a brush. I'm just rubbing it under my contour, which sets my face, but also defines my contour and make it look really sharp.
And the last thing I'm gonna do is using my makeup setting spray by L'Oreal. I'm just gonna spray some on my face. Woo!
And you want to like let that dry in, that way it just locks everything in.
So this is the finished look of my makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I hope you also learned something from it, because it would mean so much to me if someone actually like, okay, I learned this from Falishazaman, so I'm gonna do this, because I'll feel really good. And please let me know if you do learn something from me. And so basically we used everything that was in the Ipsy bag except for this. I will be using this later for, you know, just see how it works. But we used everything that was in the bag. I loved how everything turned out except for the CC cream. Not sure where I went wrong with it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Yeah, like even though I tried, I don't think I can love the CC cream. It just didn't. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, this is really amazing, and I thought it was gonna be awesome, but it disappointed me. But it's okay. There's a lot of other product out there that is really amazing, and one of them is not gonna kill us, right? So everything else worked out fine. I love the blush, I love the lip pencil, the brow product, and the other stuff that I will be trying later. And that's all. The products were really good in the bag. I am so glad. I actually love this month's bag better than last month. It had more like product that you could actually use, so I loved them. But yep, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I'm so glad to have you guys be a part of a, you know, I think we should have like a club. We should call it, so since my name is Falisha, I don't want to call it the F Club because it'll be like, okay. But we should call it the, actually, cool name pendant, guys. You guys should decide what we should call this little YouTube channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this look, and I loved it. I think I will redo this look for like, what do I have? Oh, I have a dinner on Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.